Fun Fishing is brought to you by Fisherman's Warehouse, Double X Tackle, and Vance's Tackle. Alan, remember when I had the Superman shirt on and I tried out fishing?
Oh yeah, it didn't work.
Well, look at this.
You gotta be kidding me. Fun fishing, plus you got it on backwards. Right, yeah, fish on!
Fishing is fun, but catching fish is funner.
Oh, fish tried to attack me.
With the spring of summer. From the Sacramento River to the San Francisco Bay, we're gonna show you how to catch some fish today. Salmon, bass, or trout, halibut's what it's all about. Stripers on the Delta, Alan and Warren will help ya.
Stand like a man, now quit standing like a woman. Hey! Oh no! You need help! I got him! Here, give me your... It slipped! It slipped!
Whoa!
You gotta be kidding me. Fish on!
Fishing is fun, but hooking is the only way. We're gonna show you how to catch some fish today.
Welcome to Fun Fishing. I'm Warren Tremblay.
Hi, I'm Alan Fong. We're up on the Feather River and we're going to show you guys how to catch salmon.
Salmon?
Yeah, you know,
All right.
salmon.
Okay, and what technique are we using? Jason's at the tiller.
Yeah, we're here with Jason and we're going to do some back trolling.
Back trolling. What does that
maybe
entail?
bouncing some roll, I'm not sure yet.
Okay, what is back
trolling, he
trolling?
puts the boat, hit it into the current, and you actually try to keep the boat still using the little tiller motor, and then keep your lure sitting right on the edge of the brakes.
Okay, and that's what we're doing right now?
Yeah, that's what we're doing right now. It's kind of funny because sometimes you get in that 8-horse is going as fast as it goes and we're not going nowhere. That's back trolling. You want to keep the boat steady speed and keep your lure right on the brake line.
Yeah. You seem to do that a lot, right?
Yeah, all the
Keep
time.
going real fast but get nowhere?
Yeah. That's fishing.
That's fishing, okay.
But anyway, it's a different technique. We're up here high on the Feather River.
Okay.
You know, and it's the fall salmon run, so the fish are starting to move in now.
Okay.
And the air's a little nippy and
Have a nice
quite
morning.
comfortable for you, but I'm getting a little nippy. I need something pulling on the end of my rod.
Yeah.
Hey Warren, I got one.
Oh, what do you have there,
I
Alan?
got a yellow salmon. Is that what that is, Jason? Oh, beauty.
Well, gonna do it again?
Man, something hit you.
I wasn't paying attention. That's the end of my line. He got away. Jason says I'm going to have to go in the water after the lure.
Boy, that's not good.
No.
Would you have your drag too tight?
25-pound test. Whew.
No, that's not good, Warren. You got a big bite and it broke his line off. Rookie, he had his drag too tight. I got a tree limb, I think.
So you got something on, huh, Alan?
Oh yeah, big one.
Big one, huh?
Yep. Nice one.
Hold on, don't horse them. Let me get the net.
Yeah.
Need a sinker?
Hey, barbed wire. So you're going to tie me back up again after we lost that lure.
We're going to fillet the back piece of the sardine here.
Uh-huh.
Like that. We're going to trim it up so it fits on the lure, right? We're not using really, really big plugs. We're going to trim it up a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
That's chum.
Okay.
And see right where the backbone,
Uh-huh.
where the backbone was. We're gonna run the knife right down there.
Okay.
That's gonna wrap around your hook,
Okay.
your belly hook on the lure.
Okay.
Gonna lay your plug upside down.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta give you one of the teeth marks again.
Oh, good. It's been bit before then.
It's been proven in battle.
Okay.
And just wrap it around the belly hook like this.
And what's that you have there?
Miracle thread.
Miracle thread, huh? So it'll be a miracle if I get a fish? Okay.
So I wrap the back end first. And I flip
Okay.
the hook back over.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
We start wrapping the front.
Okay. And
You
what?
want to lay it down so it's right up the middle of the plug.
Okay. Now, why do you do that? Why do you put that on there?
Give a little extra enticement.
Okay.
It's gonna send scent out behind the lure,
Mm-hmm.
and when a fish does clamp onto it, it'll release all that oil into his mouth and maybe get him to hang on that extra second longer.
Got it.
You need to tune that lure. One of the most important
Okay.
things is get your lure running straight.
Yeah. Okay.
Stream. See, we're pulling.
Uh-huh.
We're pulling to one side. So
Okay.
you want to turn that eye in the direction that you want the lure to go. That way.
All right. Oh. So it's moving to the to our right.
So we need to tweak it to the left.
So we need to tweak the tip to the
Left a little.
to the left a little bit. Okay. Fun Fishing is brought to you by XX Tackle, Fisherman's Warehouse, and Vance's Tackle.
Warren, now the sun's up, so we're going to go try a different kind of fishing. So Jason, what are we doing with these little airplanes?
Well, it's actually called a jet diver. What we're doing is we're going to be fishing some relatively shallow, fast water. But using one of these is a lot easier than trying to, back bounce with the weights like we were. This will keep you from getting snagged, and all you have to do is hang on to the rod.
So it takes it down for you by itself, right?
Yeah, this will plane down to the bottom, and when it hits the bottom, it'll float back up and hit the bottom, dig in, float back up. As the boat moves back trolling, it's going to present that ball of roe perfectly for us.
So we're actually bait fishing now?
Right. We're going to fish with cured salmon eggs.
Okay. Does that work better in the morning or afternoons or?
Well, the best time to use it is right on the water.
Okay.
Once the plugs become a little bit less effective, that's when we'll switch over to fishing bait.
Okay.
Okay.
So you're going to have your diver digging into the bottom, and this is going to float back behind it.
Okay.
So you're presenting the bait before they see the diver or any of your hardware here.
Okay.
We're using a relatively light leader. We're low, clear water on the feather here. So I'm doing an all-fluorocarbon P-line, 12-pound. Our main line is a 20-pound P-line in the high vis, so we can see where everybody's at while we're back trolling. Makes life a lot easier.
Okay. And so you have the cured salmon roe,
Right?
and those are Cheez-Its?
Yeah. They're glow-in-the-dark puff balls.
Oh.
So
Okay.
what you're going to do
Float
is,
your bait up.
all you do is you punch it on the hook there,
Uh-huh.
slide it up, and what that's going to do is when we have bait on there, it's
Uh-huh.
going to help float it off the bottom, help keep you from getting snagged, for one, and two, it's going to keep that hook turned up. So you'll get better, better hook set usually, better hook placement.
Okay.
So I've got a bead tied in here on a row loop.
Okay.
So all you do is you pull this loop out, stick your ball eggs in there, and cinch it tight. I'll
wow.
cut off a piece here and show you.
Okay. Cutting off just a small batch
Just
with the
about
scissors. Okay.
It's about the size of a quarter, maybe a little bit bigger. I'm just going to pull that bead out. Okay, so we're going to take your ball of eggs here, put it inside the loop.
Okay.
I'm just going to cinch it down tight like this. Pull it tight.
Okay.
And then slide your puff ball up there a little bit. And that should ride the hook point up just like this in the water.
Okay.
So you're going to have your diver digging into the bottom, and this is going to float back behind it.
Okay.
So you're presenting the bait before they see the diver or any of your hardware here. Okay, so the most important thing here is when you get bit, let them eat it. Let that rod go down and pump and chomp and do everything it wants to do. When that rod pins over, that's when you want to set the hook.
Okay.
You don't even really need to set the hook. Just lift the rod tip up and bring it tight.
Okay. We're letting this back how far?
They're going to 80 feet.
80 feet, okay.
Fish on. I got one. He ain't very big.
Come on, Alan. Bring him in.
I'm gonna take my time. What are you talking
Take your
about?
time.
See, I got a 6-pound test on you.
6-pound test.
Got one.
Fun Fishing is brought to you by Fisherman's Warehouse, XX Tackle, and Vance's Tackle. And
Got
we're-
one.
Yeah,
Check
I
out
know.
where the hook is.
Okay.
See what happens is those fish come up and they just grab it and squish that roe. And the way he had that little corky on there, or foam, it kept the hook upright, got him right in the nose.
Yeah, remember how we were talking about using the foam puff ball to make that hook right upturn?
That cheese ball?
Yep.
Cheese ball, yeah.
Okay.
Perfect hook placement, right where it's supposed to be.
Wow.
Only way I would have lost it if my line broke.
You didn't want that to happen.
We haven't seen that.
No. Okay.
Oh yeah.
All right. Great job. It's time to catch another fish.
Let's
isn't
go.
it? All right. Alan, what happens to the salmon as they come up the river?
Salmon, when they come out of the ocean, they start entering our river system. I'm a firm believer that they don't eat. They just come up there on their way to their spawning ground.
Okay.
You know, they're very intelligent fish. When they're a baby and they swim out of here, out of the dams, they can come back in 4, 5, 6 years and come back to where they were released. You
What?
know, where they were born.
Yeah, and I know why they do that. They go to school.
Yeah, they travel in school.
Yeah, right.
But what happens? Their bodies deteriorate. And as you see later in the year, we saw one carcass floating by. Fish just died and they decayed. And then pretty soon all the rivers full of decaying fish. But what I understand is the little ones, the baby salmon, they also feed on it because it's full of a lot of protein. But yeah, they deteriorate. They get pretty ugly looking.
Okay.
But they'll be, after maybe another month or so from now, you'll see them all over.
Dead fish everywhere.
Carcasses.
All right. Oh, I got a fish.
Yeah, you got one, all right. Got a baby salmon. It's smoking.
You want to smoke it? I'll get the lighter. You can puff on it. I think we're just going to do a show on catching squawfish. These Sacramento pike are pretty voracious little. Look at that.
Fish on!
Fun Fishing is brought to you by XX Tackle, Fisherman's Warehouse, and Vance's Tackle. We're having.
I think I got a big male. We caught him right back up there in that riffle right there. He's only in 3 feet of water. And he slammed this thing.
looked over and your rod was just chopping wood.
No, I know. You told me let them take it. They want to get that one.
Yeah. Thanks a lot. You see what he's talking about? Right down there.
You're way born. There's your fish right
my
there.
Fish.
You see the other ones?
Oh,
You see those other ones following them?
yeah. Come on, Alan, get the fish in so we can get fishing.
I got 10-pound fish. Yeah, I got a. You want me to horse it and break it off? Shoot.
Oh, come on, Alan. We finally get to where the fish are and you're playing around.
Plus, I tied the knot, so it might come out.
Here we go.
Okay, get the gas.
Wow, he's still taking that line. Here, let me help you with that drag.
You don't touch my drag.
Here,
See that big hook on its face?
here, Alan, let me net it for you. Here, I'll net it for you, Alan.
Yeah, I'll bet you will.
I'll net it.
They're
Here.
mine.
Here. Where'd he go? I missed him.
I'll
Lost
net
him.
it myself
Come on, Alan.
before I let you net it.
Come on. What's going on here?
Okay, here he comes.
Okay, I'm ready. I'm ready. Oh. Come on, Alan. Bring him up here. How can I net him if you don't bring him in?
He's not ready yet. Come on, net it.
There we go. What side of the boat are you going to bring it in on, Alan? Okay.
Okay, don't mess up. Here it
Mess
comes.
up. Just bring him up here. Heads up. Heads up.
Oh.
Did you lose him?
See? No, Warren knocked him off with the net. Did you
He's
see
supposed
that?
to run the key. What do you mean I knocked him off?
You knocked him off.
Oh, come on. I was
Holy
just trying
moly.
to help you. Let's look at your hook. Who tied that knot? Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
It's a perfect knot.
perfect knot. There's no hook there.
He broke it. Clean.
Oh, I've heard stories like that before. You believe that?
He knocked him off with the net.
Okay. I don't know. You just can't seem to get him in the boat.
Oh, yeah, right. I'm the only one that's got anything in the boat. He knocked it off with the net. You believe that? He's just trying to get even.
Well, Alan, Jason put us on the fish,
Yeah, he did.
and you caught fish.
Yeah, you guys caught carp. I caught salmon.
Oh, man. I don't know about I think I've been set up. You
You and me both, man.
Okay, I thought you were my buddy here. I don't know. Alan's got this way.
Yeah, we're up on the Feather River, and we showed you guys how to catch salmon.
Yeah.
We're up high. You know, we did a lot of back trawling. A little different than down below where I normally fish.
Well, one of the things we want to do before we leave today is show you how to fillet a salmon. And Jason's the expert. And this is the only way we can get him to do it for free. Oh, did I say that out loud?
All right, so first thing you got to do is have a good flat surface to work off of. I've got this table set up here with a head spike. First thing I do is lay the fish down. I start by, especially as a female, splitting the belly open and then making my first cut behind the gills. Like that. And we'll pull the eggs out. Just put them in a Ziploc bag. We'll cure them for later. The other one out. Alright, so we're going to pull all the eggs out, keep them in the skein hole like this. Then we're going to put them in a bag, save them for later. We're going to cure them and make next time's bait. So now I've got my behind the head cut. I'm going to pull the blade flat, find the backbone. I should be flush against the backbone right now. And I'm just going to follow the backbone along and take this all off in one piece. Okay, now I'm going to take out the whole fillet, and we're going to flip the fish over and do that again. Now you make your cut behind the head. Cut that fin off. And again, you're gonna bring your blade flat, find the backbone. And you've got one bone-free piece. Okay, again, you're gonna bring the blade flush, find the backbone. You're pushing down, get a little bit of flex in the blade, you'll know that you've got it.
You know what, you can learn a lot from guides. You know, like I said, take one, hire a guide, and he can show you on one trip more than you would learn in 10 years.
Well, we hope you enjoyed being with us. Come back and join us next week on Farm Fishing.
Farm fishing.
Fishing is fun, but catching fish is funner. Whether it's autumn, winter, spring, or summer. From the Sacramento River to the San Francisco Bay, we're gonna show you how to catch some fish today. Salmon, bass, or trout, halibut's what it's all about. Stripers on the Delta, Alan and Warren will help ya.
Our camera guy was out fishing the other day and he fell out of the boat. He couldn't get back in. The best way to do it is swim back to the back of the boat.
Okay.
Put your feet on there. That trim button right here. Right here. Trim it up. There you go. Climb in. That's how you get back in the boat if you ever had to. Now, if he could do it, anybody could do it. Use your motor, trim it back up, and you just climb right in.
Alan! Alan, wait for me! Hey! Hey!
Fishing is fun, but hooking is the only way. We're gonna show you how to catch some fish today.